So our chief medical officers in the four nations of the UK have agreeing the criteria, and they can be different types of tests. So viewers will have heard of PCR tests, perhaps, but there are also lateral flow tests and LAMP tests. The important thing is it's up to a certain specification, and then people take that test. And as long as it's negative, then they can fly, but they can't board the plane, for example, without having that negative test. That will be the new rule. In fact, as I say, the carriers, so that's the airlines, etc. They actually have the responsibility to make sure that people don't fly without having the forms. In the same way as like you can't fly without a passport, or if you're flying to America, you need a visa or a visa waiver. It works in exactly the same way. So you can expect not to be able to travel if you haven't got the form and you haven't done the test. You won't be able to travel. What we're trying to do now is stop a new variant, which isn't established here, from coming here. And this is the South African variant, where the scientists are very concerned about the ability of the vaccine to tackle the South African variant. So we've done this today, and I noticed the Canadians, the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau there, has done exactly the same thing as us actually overnight, also introducing a 72-hour test, but also in addition to the quarantine measures which remain in place.
Hopefully this will be a short-term measure, and as the incident levels come down in the UK, as vaccinations improve, then we will see new measures coming in, or a reduction in the measures that the government has put in place. Heathrow has taken the lead with this. There are many airports around the world that don't have those testing facilities. So if you're caught out in one of those countries and you now have these new requirements, then you'll find it quite difficult to get the tests that are needed in order to come back home again. And that's going to be a real challenge for a lot of passengers. But I think over the next few months, then the UK government can put some common international standard in place.